Radiant Typhoon is coming for 2026. Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. Oh, look at that. Crocea has hit $20+. If only your favorite Yu-Gi YouTuber had mentioned this in 3 weeks of a time span, watching this deck win next play not once, not twice, but also topping a third additional time. It's almost like we didn't see this actually coming. Holy actual crap. I can't believe it. Can you see why people love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Oh man, this is the biggest I told you so. This was coming moment of the modern times. But the reason why this is going up is deck's pretty good. You got crowns, you got, how many Radiant Typhoon videos have we pushed out for you guys to see this happening? And officially they've broken the $30 mark. They've broken 25. So off we go to the races. We've also got, the rest of this deck. Not really. So Swens are still what they're doing at 70s. We've still got Chance at 78s for Starlights. Crocea Starlights are about $50, which is actually not terrible. We got $20 copies of Phonics. And then, of course, there's your Crocea or Corsair. Swens are still like $7, which is okay. Chance are still doing pretty well, but it looks like in terms of how this deck is kind of operating and just the viability going forward, we'll wait and see if it actually does something OCG post list, but up until this time, I mean, we saw excellent results across the board. So if you're wondering, why life is unfair and this card is crazy expensive all of a sudden, it's almost like it was really, really, really good. Alright, I don't know. Alright. White Forest. LZ of the White Forest. This is interesting. $114 right now for this. Which is actually pretty much where this card has stuck for most of its life, which is alright. We've also got 38s now for these. These have tanked. To be fair, I mean, you can play this with the Heck of Hand stuff as an illusion monster, which is pretty cool, I guess. $14 on the regular copies. And then we've got $8 copies on the originals. Oh, this is interesting. The Mega Pack versions have actually surpassed the actual regular versions of this. Huh, that's cool. When a reprint actually surpasses its original rarity. Well, this is what happens when you produce something that just looks infinitely better than its counterpart. You gotta love Prismatic Secret Rares. So they are a great addition to the game. All right, Magical Scientist. Well, let's come down here. Evidently, something has happened to this. A couple people were picking up. Well, first of all, that's a lot of people on 1226 that suddenly decided that they want Magical Scientist. You had a couple sell, and then you had 11 and 13 moving for First Ed and Unlimbs. That's a little bit more than I would want to be spending on this. There was a Magical Scientist video that popped up recently. Now, we've seen it a couple times on this channel, because when we did our Limbo Genesis event, we did get the chance to see the Magical Scientist OTK pop up. It's not like we are strangers to seeing this deck. It's just for some reason people are allergic to finding out, oh, hey, this is actually something relevant, I guess, in Genesis format. To be fair, I mean, cards like this you have to put such heavy restrictions on, but even at a full maximum, 95 pointaroos, this card still finds a way. That's what his job is. Emergency Call. Is this still the highest rarity for this? Because, I mean, what, your Battle's a Legend Ultra Rare, and then, wow, Secret Rare is still dubbed the highest rarity for this. That's crazy to think about. I can already see we're hitting the $8-9 mark. $13 on Unlimbs. I mean, $16 on First Eds. And we continue to zoom on up here as we eventually hit the $20 mark. Well, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you that, Emergency Call is going to get cheaper? Because unless they print another higher rarity for this, it's not going to happen at this point. People, the hero community is notorious for loving their high rarity cards. And unless, I can't imagine another high rarity that they're going to do for this. So, yeah, what a situation. Sure. Sideframe Gear Delta. So you probably have noticed waking up one day and looking around massively confused that all of a sudden the highest rarities for Delta are suddenly at a $17 price point, and you probably shat on the floor massively confused. Well, the reason for this, ladies and gentlemen, is because Cool Tune is playing this in addition to our dear old friend Gamma. The reason for this is because, you guessed it, it's a broken card, because being able to stop a spell card is absolutely some of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! That we could have in the modern era times. And you're going to continue to probably see this go up in its price. I mean, $20 per copy is kind of crazy. Why is the rare You can't even get the original copy. Oh, I figured this would be like $10. What a market watch this Saturday is giving me. People were spending $15 for this. Well, hope in one hand, shit in the other, and hope that this pricing gets cheaper. That's crazy. Mind Master. Yeah, so Mind Goblin here. This thing's still cratered in a ditch, right? Like, it's still banned off on 4th and Main Street. Like, you can still see its butt wiggling out there that it's done. Why in the world are we paying $4 to $5 a copy on this card? Like, what has... I've seen zero talk about this card in Genesis format. Like, I honestly have seen nothing that has told me that people are actually giving this card the time of day right now. So I'm a little bit curious as to why we are suddenly seeing a little bit of a spike up in this, especially with 43 listings of it. So, I don't know, abnormalities are the name of the game, and this one's a wild one. The Infinite Forbidden Booster Box. You guys know that info boxes still maintain value. These are still $74 a box. And then you eventually, hit a little bit more, $74, $79. I know I just saw Ruxin open up some of this, I believe. I saw at least pop up my recommended. I can't believe that would inspire a price increase, but 74s, you had some 65ers a couple ways back, but interesting to actually see this still doing its thing. The Fallen and the Virtuous, these not verified copies keep stacking up here, and I think people are afraid to touch them. You did have 2 near mint first deck copies move at 160 and 155s. I gotta tell you, this $20 shipping tacked on there is a little bit obnoxious, but it might actually help sell some of these copies. So, the card is still maintaining a very good cruise control. And the thing is, like, the Fallen and the Virtuous card itself is very, very good. How many results have we seen actually pulling this? Was that a lot? Yeah, I know, but people seem to know. Yeah, gotcha. Alright, so it's a good card. Jurak Volcano, oh boy, it's still kind of obnoxious. This card's still like $4 to $5. And it's like, even if you wanted to build Juraks, I mean, like, do you really play how many of this do you play? It's like a 1 of, right? Because it's like maybe a 2 of in terms of dinosaur. Because if you're playing dinosaur, you already have to build this card into your deck because it literally says destroy 1 special summon a Jurak. So you've already got to play Jurak stuff within the current dinosaur deck because this is just another free additional starter for you. So you kind of got to take it. Limited Pack World Championship 2025. We are officially down to $23.99 with $10 shipping for these. Basically $34 a box. I still need a box of this sealed for collection. Hey, anybody's got a box of this? You own a store and you watch this Market Watch, reach out to me. I would like to get 1 box of this for display purposes because this set looks really cool to me. And it is garbage now. So, point of today's Market Watch. Shit going up. Game expensive in certain aspects. People going to be sad about Radiant Typhoon, and you still going to complain about the market because it make no sense. Trust me, it make no sense. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons! Thank you! Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.